Now from Frankfurt, you could take several day trips. These day trips could go over to Cologne, to Baden-Baden, Black Forest, the Rhine. There's like so many options that you could choose. The two that I chose was Heidelberg and Rothenburg. Today we're going to be taking a road trip from Frankfurt out to Heidelberg and Rothenburg. I'm probably saying that all wrong. Going to check out a few places. Kind of interested to see what we find on this place. Now, first stop is going to be Heidelberg Castle, I believe. So yeah, let's go ahead and come on this road trip and see exactly what we find. Let's go. Heidelberg Castle is a ruin in Germany and a landmark of Heidelberg. The castle ruins are among the most important Renaissance structures north of the Alps. The castle has only been partially rebuilt since its demolition in the 16th and 18th centuries. It is located 80 meters or 260 feet up the northern part of the Königstuhl hillside and has an incredible view of old downtown. The earliest castle structures was built before 1214 and later expanded into two castles 1294. However, in 1537, a lightning bolt destroyed the upper castle. The present structures have been expanded by 1650 before damaged by later wars and fires. In 1764, another lightning bolt caused a fire which destroyed some rebuilt sections. Now, in early history, when Rupert became the King of Germany in 1401, the castle was so small that on his return from his coronation, he had to camp out in the Augustinians monastery on the site of today's University Square. What he desired most was space for his entourage and court and to impress his guests, but also additional defenses to turn the castle into a fortress. And if you guys thought that was interesting, you need to see this. Now, if you are curious about the lightning strikes that happen on this castle, if you are familiar with Frankenstein and their stories, this actually seems very odd and very familiar. This castle, referred to as Frankenstein's Castle, is said to be the inspiration of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, written in 1818. When you walk around and look at the ruins, everything just seems kind of odd, but very, very interesting. One other thing too that they have here that is kind of incredible is the world's largest barrel of wine that holds 50,000 gallons. In the castle basement, this is where you could find a small food court, and I was able to try a hot dog here, but you would also find the world's largest wine barrel. It dates way back to 1751, and while originally one of 4 giant vats built in Heidelberg, only one remains intact to this day. An estimated 130 oak trees were used to create the Heidelberg Tun. So here in Heidelberg, they have bells and almost like a cuckoo clock. I got me a bread, apple something, fresh apple strudel, maybe. Cheers. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Carl Square.
They just come back, you don't need to know nothing. This is the old university. The bridge, if you come back, every single road comes to the main road. You can take some pictures here as well.
Smells so good. Yeah.
It's a mixture with chocolate, nougat, marzipan, fruit, almonds, nuts.
All right, so we're continuing the trip over to Rothenburg. Now, if you haven't heard of this place, wait till I tell you what this place is all about. So a couple things here about Rothenburg that I have to say. This was a film location for the Bulgarian village scenes in 1968's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Also, if you're familiar with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, this was also filmed here. But the biggest thing that people come here, the biggest reason, is because this was inspired to be Pinocchio's village. If you watch the movie Pinocchio, the original one, you will notice a lot of things are very, very similar to this cute little town. It's almost like walking through Christmas year round. Everything is just decorated very cool. Lots of shops, lots of food places to see. There's so many things here that you can do. Now, the cool thing about here is it is only about a 2-hour drive from Munich, I believe, and it's only an hour and a half away from Frankfurt, which is pretty nice. One other fact too is that there's several Rothenburgs in Germany. Make sure you go to the correct one. This is Rothenburg ob der Tauber on the Tauber River. Now, just to give you some more context about this town is in the district of Ansbach of Middle Franconia, the Franconia region of Bavaria, Germany. It is well known for its well-preserved medieval old town, a destination that a lot of people all over the world come to see. It is also part of the popular Romantic Road through southern Germany. Today, it is one of only 4 towns in Germany that still have complete intact city walls. Now, one question I keep getting asked is, because Germany got bombed so much during World War II and so many things got destroyed, why was Rothenburg not completely destroyed? So the history of that is the U.S. Assistant Secretary of War, John J. McCloy, knew about the historic importance and beauty of Rothenburg, so he ordered the U.S. Army General Jacob Devers not to use artillery when taking over the city. While during the fighting back and forth in March 31st, 1945, there was a fire that destroyed 40% of the town. A fortnight later, Rothenburg was surrendered without any further destruction. I was able to try some food and also some beer, which was incredible. They do have a lot of snacks here. There's a very famous corner here, which is Rothenburg's landmark, the Plünlein. And if you get here early enough, you might get lucky and not get too many people to have a very, very good picture. This place truly feels like a postcard coming out of Christmas, holiday year round. It is something very magical and very, very much like a fairy tale. So take your time when you're in this little town. And that's it with our road trip. Short episode, didn't want to make it too long with too many things, too many places. Just wanted to give you guys the road trip that I took. That's not that far from Frankfurt. Very cool stuff. Actually, this is probably like amazing. You're like teleported into this fairy tale place here in Rothenburg. Just incredible. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if there's anything I should do while I'm out here in this area. Yeah, with all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.